one thing that you have to stop doing if you ever wish to reach your full potential, you must stop underestimating yourself. Most people nowadays are taught, we are being taught not to believe in ourselves, not to be too ambitious, to dial it back a bit. People are going to think we're crazy, to dial it back a bit so it doesn't seem like we have a huge ego. You can't do that. That's impossible. We are constantly being fed these things, and to truth be told, they are lies, because you truly have no limits. The only limits you have are the ones you choose to put on yourself. The only limits you have are the ones you choose to accept. It doesn't matter whether he says or she says or the school said or he said or your teacher said. What matters is what you believe about yourself. Someone can tell you 1,000 times it's impossible to do this. If you believe it within yourself, you can do it. The most important thing is that you believe in your own abilities. Because if you truly knew the immense power you have within yourself, you would never ever place limits on yourself again. The human mind is so immensely powerful, as is the human body. But the mind is even more powerful, because what we think, we truly do create. Our thoughts really do shape our reality. And when you realize that, you'll realize the uselessness of some of the thoughts that you have been thinking. You have the power to shape your own reality with your thoughts, and you choose to underestimate yourself, to place limits on yourself, to put yourself in a box in regards to what you can and can't do. There is nothing that you can't do in this world. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve, you can do it. The difference between the average person and the person who the difference between a person who maybe isn't as successful compared to the great individuals we see and the achievements they make is that the great individuals do not put limits on themselves, do not put themselves in a box in regards to what they can and can't do. They don't let the opinions of others shape their opinion of themselves. They don't let others put them in a box and tell them you can't do this, you can do that, you have to do this, you have to go this way. Just because everyone is going right, just because everyone says don't go left, everyone's going right, so go right, it doesn't mean that you have to follow the crowd and go right. Sometimes everyone will be going right. Sometimes everyone will be turning right. But you have to be the one to think for yourself and really decide, is going right really the best option? And if it isn't, you cannot be scared to turn left just because the crowd is all going right. Don't be afraid to tell the crowd, no, you're wrong, I'm going left, I'm going my own way. No, I can do this because I believe in myself. Don't be afraid of people laughing at you, calling you crazy, ostracizing you, talking about you to others, calling you names, whatever it may be. Because you get one life. And to spend that one life placing limits on yourself, putting yourself in a box, telling yourself that you can't do it, telling yourself that you can't do this and you're just not meant for it, my genetics are bad. There's a whole bunch of excuses in the book that do nothing but reinforce to your mind that you don't believe in yourself. Because what the mind believes, the body achieves. The moment you realize how powerful your mind is, that's the moment it will switch. You will switch on, and you will start to see the world differently, and you will realize that you shape your own reality. You have control over your own destiny. Of course, with the guidance from God. Never ever forget God. But your thoughts are going to create your reality. So change your thoughts and you will change your reality. If you wish to keep living the same life you have been living, by all means, keep doing what you're doing. But if you wish to change the results you are getting, then you must change the thoughts that you are thinking.